Hello everyone. So here we are again. Today I'm going to talk about cuisine. So it is believed that for some strange reason that Bengalis do not eat vegetarian food, which is very untrue because Bengalis are very fond of vegetarian preparations and people all over the world actually love some of these vegetarian preparations. So my mother and I are going to try to make something. Actually, my mother is going to make. I'm not going to make, though I can cook vegetarian or non-vegetarian Bengali cuisine. And the three things we're planning to make for you is something very simple. One is called begun bhaja, which is basically bengan or aubergine, eggplant, brinjal, whatever you want to call it. It's called begun, meaning if you try to look at the word in Bangla, it means something which has no, what should I say, positives, which is true, untrue, because an eggplant is so healthy. And the second thing, the part of the name bhaja means anything fried, and in this case, deep fried, usually always in mustard oil, which is very easily available. There's a large production of mustard oil in Bengal since generations, centuries, I should say, not generations only. And the second thing we'll try to make is kumdo phul bhaja, which is basically pumpkin gourd flowers. They are fried. It's a delicacy all across the world. It's very expensive in Europe because I remember in one trip to London to one of the most expensive markets, they were selling at a price which probably would be 1 month's my wage in India. Uh, the pumpkin gourd grows on the pumpkin creeper, which you can plant just anywhere. So most houses here, not just in Bengal, in different parts of India also have the pumpkin creeper growing. And the third thing we'll make is potol bhaja. Potol is known as parval. I'm sorry, I don't know the English name for it, but it's just current to two and deep fried. These are all deep fried. In our house, we don't eat such deep fried stuff anymore for health reasons, but can make for you. So, keeping the skin on the aubergine, we're cutting the aubergine into thicker slices. Mind you, they're not very thin because the thinner they are, the more sloppy they'll get there because they'll absorb a lot of oil. After putting salt, like salt to taste kind of salt, so my mother is shaking them. I don't know what you call them. Shaking them? ঝাঁকানো হচ্ছে in the chubdi so that the salt gets evenly distributed. And we don't put a coating of oil on it. Some people do simply because we don't want so much oil in our food. And now she's preparing the oil for heating for the deep frying. She's going to put some mustard oil into the kadai. Again, because we don't use so much oil, we are not putting a lot of oil, mustard oil, into the kadai. And this is a very typical Bengali kadai. So now is the time of the bengan, the aubergine deep fry or the begun bhaja. Much loved by lots of people. So we're waiting for the oil to heat. And these are, mind you, these are not steel kadais, these are aluminium kadais. And the reason for aluminium is what, Ma?
Stirring the oil.
Okay, she's stirring the oil. Why do you have aluminium kadais and not steel?
Because the heat of the oil is
Better?
Better means
Distributed in,
distributed well.
Okay. So the
Let the bubbles gone.
go.
Let the bubble go and then I'll fry it.
So we are waiting for the last few bubbles to disappear. And yes, we are ready with the bengan in the chubdi. The chubdis are straw baskets
Chubri or jhuri.
or jhudi. And there they go. These actually require a lot of oil. We again, as I'm telling you, insist on less oil for health reasons. And side of the aubergine has been fried.
Now it's chopped big.
Why are you making those
Becoming
cuts? Why did you make the cut?
That's why the aubergines will be fried very well. Otherwise,
Okay.
Yes.
So with the cut, what happens is that it's evenly fried, and not some portion of it will not
Yes,
remain
now I'm-
raw. Okay, it's done. So that's the time it takes. Again, the excess oil is being drained off in the kadai. Even the edges become brown, if you notice. And voila, you have your bengan fry or begun bhaja from all angles. They smell very good, they look very good, and so the stem of the flower, the pumpkin flower, needs to be cut, and it's
Clear it off.
to clear it. There's a bud inside which needs to be taken out. And কোথায় কলিটা দেখো? That's the bud. So now it is ready to be soaked in, or rather dipped in, batter, which is made of besan, gram flour. There's a pinch of
Kalanji.
kalonji. Kalonji ইংরেজি কি?
Black onion seed.
Black onion seed, and then there's a bit of lal mirch powder, red chili powder. Depends on your taste. We don't eat much salt or sugar or spice. This is a pinch, literally a pinch of
Sodi bicarb.
sodium bicarb. It helps in making it fluffy.
A
And
little.
now add a bit of water and make a thin batter. Patla hote hobe to?
No, not so much thin. Yes. So.
You can whisk it, or because my mother's been doing this for years, she's good at making the batter without even using a whisk. And just see that there are no granules. If there are granules in the batter, then they pop when you heat them, and then they will not give even consistency when you're eating it. Because with the granules, what happens? The pumpkin seeds have gone in.
Pumpkin flowers.
Sorry, the pumpkin flowers. The pumpkin flowers minus the stem and minus the bud inside, and they're ready to be fried. But in in mustard oil, it's very important that this froth which collects, when you heat it, it will come on, it will rise up, it will come on the surface of the oil. So till the last bubble is gone, you do not put anything into the frying pan or saucepan or whatever you're using, because then that leaves a taste of not cooked mustard oil, and that's not a nice taste to leave in your mouth. And we're waiting for the oil to heat. This is what is called a khunti. It's a very Bengali cooking utensil. One can't imagine anything without it. And we'll first fry the, what will you fry, Ma?
Kumrot full.
The pumpkin flowers. The pumpkin flowers are already soaked in that gram flour or besan batter, and they have to be very gingerly put into the kadai. You just don't dump it in, otherwise the oil will splatter on you. Be very careful when you do this. And now we wait for it to heat. Because oil is already hot, it will see it's already turning dark brown, so it will be cooked very easily. It doesn't need much time, and you don't need to make it very dark brown, otherwise it gives a slight burnt taste, and it actually gets done in what, 1 minute? So we use a kitchen napkin for lining the pan in which she will take the pumpkin flowers out. Look how they've changed color now. They're done, completely done now. So this kitchen napkin, sorry, will absorb the excess oil. And that's it, they're done. It will be now cut into 2 equal halves. If you can see it, it's to be carefully cut. If it's a bit soft, then it's difficult to cut. देखो मुझे उन्नत देखो. This is frying the potol, parval. This will splatter, so be careful. This will take longer. Parval is nearly done, and this is what it looks like once it's done, still simmering. So we don't turn a gas off, we reduce the flame so that the oil is still hot. You drain it at the side of the kadai, and yes, here they are together. So everyone, here is the famous Mishti Doi. It comes in a handmade earthen container like this, and I am opening it, and yay, doesn't it look yummy? It's perfectly set. Happy feasting.